Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a video for you about a pen that I got when I bought all my Tomoe River. I went a little wild with the Tomoe River because I heard they were like not making the paper anymore. So there's been conflicting stories about that, but I'll talk about that some other time. Let us first look at this pen. Ooh, yeah, there it is. There's the focus. It is a Benu pen. It is a Hexagon-D. And I'm kind of in love with it because it's so kind of crazy, and I kind of like crazy stuff, so it's gonna be awesome to look at with you guys. Anyway, let's just switch the shot and go look up close at this cray pen for a little bit. Yeah, so let us do that. Okay, here we are with a close-up shot of this Benu pen, and it's the Hexagon-D as mentioned before, and this pen is just a whole lot to take in, honestly. I remember showing it to James and he's like, that is kind of a kitschy pen, and honestly it might be a little bit kitschy, but I kind of love it. Like, look at all those colors, look at the texture of this pen body, look at the translucent cap end and barrel end. It all just makes me happy to look at. It is kitschy as all heck, but also fun. So I bought this pen because I was buying notebooks because I heard that Tomoe River wouldn't be sold anymore, and I was like, I'm only buying notebooks? Am I only buying notebooks? No, of course I'm not only buying notebooks. I want something new to play with. Anyway, that is the story of my life whenever I browse a place that also has pen stuff. Anyway, Benu Hexagon-D is a funky little pen. So the cap is a hexagon, or the end of the cap is a hexagon. That's why it's called the Hexagon-D, and then it has hexagons on it. And I think the D is the qualification of the colorway. So this pattern color type is the D version. It's with blue, it's with pink and gold sparkles, and then the grip is translucent, but you know, like a green see-through material. I really like this pen. It's silly, but silly in a great way. The only thing that I would like to have seen differently is that I would have enjoyed a bigger nib. Now I know there are Benu pens that you can put a number 6 nib on, or that have a number 6 nib. This is not one of them. This is a number 5 Schmidt nib, which is a lovely writer, but it is a quite small nib. If you look at this pen and you hold it, it's like it's a small nib. Of course, it doesn't, like, the smallness of the nib does not make the writing experience inferior, but for the looks of this pen, I would say bigger nib would be okay. Anyway, posting this pen, definitely possible. Doesn't even become that top heavy. It's pretty decent like this. I don't mind it. I do think like the pen is long enough on its own. As I said many a time, I don't have big hands, so it might be different for you. So yes, you can post this pen, and it's quite lovely because it's not unbalanced. It is a plastic pen, of course, acrylic, and it's not heavy at all. Definitely not a heavy pen. Just a funky looking pen that I really like. One of the most important things about pens, of course, is the writing experience. So I like Schmidt nibs. Not everyone likes Schmidt nibs. They're even branded Schmidt. But to me, that is not a problem. I like them. You don't see them on a lot of pens. I remember some Moonmans a little while ago that also have Schmidt nibs. And yeah, I love them. They've always performed well for me. Benu Hexagon-D, this is a medium nib, although I would say it is quite fine for a medium. But it's a really lovely writer. I paired it with a pink ink because how can I not? Pink seemed like the color to choose. It is Iroshizuku Tsutsuji, and I don't even know if I spelled that correctly, but it's one of my favorite pink inks. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Not really. One of my favorite pink inks. It has like this golden sheen. Iroshizuku inks are quite expensive. If you're looking for an alternative, you could go for Lamy Barrel. I think Lamy Barrel is like somewhere in between Iroshizuku, Yamabudo, and Tsutsuji. And it is less expensive. It's very wet and also has like that golden sheen. So it is very lovely. I should do an ink comparison, like compare like Yamabudo, Lamy Barrel, and Tsutsuji. But yeah, this pen, it's just a fun little pen to write with. Oh, the price, I believe I bought it for 80 euros. I can quickly look at what it should cost in the States. It looks like it's $90 in the States. I like have it right. I have it written down, but I forgot. It's about $90, and for $90 you do get a steel nib. And some people are like, oh, I don't want to shell out a lot of money for a steel nib. Honestly, this is a really fun pen. The nib is a good writer. Schmidt nibs tend to perform, in my opinion, excellently. So if you're looking for a funky little pen that is super colorful and different than other pens, then you should go for the Benu Hexagon-D. It is a lot of fun, guys. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to get to them. I've been trying to keep up with the comments. It's always very hard because I have to do it like in between stuff. But yeah, ask me questions and I shall try to answer them. And otherwise, there's always a lot of lovely people in the chat in the YouTube comments that help me answer questions. So yeah, thank you for that. Also, ramble over. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.